beautiful girl that I met made in Japan. The beauty of her face was beyond my wildest dreams.
Hello everyone, my name is Maulina Apriliany and I'm an accounting student at Universitas Binasarana Informatika. And today I want to talk about the diversity of Indonesian cuisine. When people think about Indonesia, they usually think about beautiful beaches, traditional cultures, and tourist destinations. But besides all of that, Indonesia is also famous for its incredible variety of food. With thousands of islands and hundreds of ethnic groups, Indonesia has many different traditional dishes that are unique and delicious. Indonesian cuisine often has complex flavor acquired from certain ingredients and seasoning spices mixture. Indonesian dishes have rich flavors, usually described as savory, hot, and spicy, and combination of basic tastes such as sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. In 2018, the Ministry of Tourism of the Republic of Indonesia has chosen 5 dishes of Indonesia. They are soto, rendang, satay, nasi goreng, and gado-gado. Now let's talk about them one by one. First one is soto. Soto is a catch-all term for traditional soups, whether it's clear or infused with rich coconut milk, and it is considered as comfort food. Every region in Indonesia makes soto in their own way, using different types of meat, vegetables, and spices. Next one is rendang. West Sumatra is widely popular not only in its originated province but also overseas. The main ingredient of this dish is meat, which is cooked in coconut milk and authentic spices like ginger, galangal, turmeric leaves, lemongrass, garlic, shallots, and other spices over an average of 8 to 9 hours. And then next we have satay. Satay is a dish of skewered meat marinated with spices and then grilled. Next we have nasi goreng. Nasi goreng or fried rice is a way to make use of leftover rice, often mixed with meat and vegetables. It is a complete meal that is both satisfying and highly adaptable to local tastes. While there is a bewildering variety of nasi goreng across Indonesia, a distinguishing feature of Indonesian fried rice is its dark brown color from liberal use of sweet soy sauce. Lastly, we have gado-gado. Gado-gado can easily be found across Indonesia with different style depending on the region. It is one of Indonesian comfort food in the form of salad of raw vegetables, hard-boiled eggs, potatoes, fried tofu, and lontong. If you don't know, lontong is rice wrapped in banana leaf. And gado-gado is served with a peanut sauce dressing. The diversity of Indonesian cuisine show how rich and colorful Indonesian culture is. Even though we come from different regions and traditions, food can bring us together. It also helps introduce Indonesia to people from other countries. So we should be proud of Indonesian cuisine and continue to preserving our traditional foods. Maybe after this we can all try more Indonesian dishes from different regions. That's all I can say. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone. So today I want to explain about the PowerPoint I made. So before that, let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Maulina Apriliany. As you can see on the slide, my student ID number and class. And yes, I'm an accounting student at University of Binasarana Informatika. And then let's start. Okay, so right now I'm going to talk about modal verbs. What are modal verbs? Modal verbs are special verbs that are used to express ability, possibility, permission, obligation, or advice. They are always followed by the base form of the main verb. In the next slide, you can see modal verbs that are often used. There's will, would, shall, must, should, ought to, can, could, may, and might. Move to the next slide, how to make sentence with modal verbs. So, affirmative sentences are the same for all subjects with modal verbs, which means you don't need to add s to the third person singular. So if you want to make affirmative sentence, you can use subject plus modal verb plus base verb. And then, if you want to make negative sentence, you can just add not. So it's subject plus modal verb plus not plus base verb. And if you want to make questions, you just need to invert the subject and the modal verb. So it's modal verb plus subject plus base verb. Now you've seen the structure. Let's look at the different situations in which we use modal verbs. Making requests. The example are, we should invite Sarah to. And then, will you come to my party? And then, would you send the material as soon as possible? Next, asking and giving permission. The example are, excuse me, can we sit here? And then, may I wear jeans to class? And then, you can use my laptop. Next slide. Describing abilities and possibilities. There are two modal verbs we use to describe ability, can and could. We use can to refer to present and general abilities, and could to refer to past abilities. For example, I can swim very fast. I can't use Excel. Or could, the example are, when I was younger, I could play the piano. And then, we couldn't get tickets for the concert because it was sold out. Next, describing obligations and necessity. The example are, students must submit the assignment today. And then, you must not enter this room without permission. And then, you should stop drinking so much coffee. And then, what time should we leave? Moving to the next slide, making predictions. We can use a range of modal verbs to describe the future, depending on how probable we think the event or situation is. For example, it will be hot tomorrow. It means 100% sure. Then, it should be hot tomorrow. So it's 18% sure. And then you can use it may or might be hot tomorrow. It is 15% possibility. And then it could be hot tomorrow. It's about 30% possibility. Those are examples of using modal verbs. Next slide. The conclusion. Modal verbs help us express different meanings such as ability, permission, advice, possibility, and obligation. They make sentence more clear and useful in daily communication. That's all I have to say about modal verbs. So thank you guys for watching.